Hello, welcome back. Well, I was out and about having a bit of a walk and I found myself outside the Penyrenglyn Project where they're getting ready for the spring ahead. Hope they've got some strong plastic for that polytunnel. Ah, I do like a shed build. Look at that. That's a nice size shed, that is. What's occurring then?
Where have you been now? You're putting this greenhouse up. I'm sure you put a few greenhouses together.
I'm quite good at bringing down sheds.
Bring it down. No, okay, we'll stay away then. No, good.
It's out of the bottom, Rich. The panel is popped out, okay, because it's not screwed in.
Where are we looking?
Nice chunky raised beds they've got there, and this soil looks really nice. It is an exposed site. But look at that soil. Beautiful. Yes, you need your woolly hat when you come and sit here, even at the height of summer. But it's a good view. And then they've got trees all along the side there. Yes, it will look nice in the summer. And then a little greenhouse, so hopefully that doesn't blow away. So this used to be a street, and my friend's house used to be where the blue house is now. And I don't know why, but they took down a lot of the houses here and put people in, different houses down in the valley floor. And then this was all spare. So 3 of the houses were converted into a community centre, and over the years it's grown. But yes, my friend used to live here. I remember coming up here. Just beyond there is where the forestry are taking the trees down. I actually want to go up there and take you up there to show you the views, but it's best to do it on a sunny day. And spring is coming now. I've seen a few daffodils. So these are the old front gardens. So I wonder if these trees must have been part of the old street. Oh, and up here, look, they're making like a willow hut. I have to be careful because I haven't got my boots on today, because I didn't know I was coming here. I was just on the bus and I saw them. Look at that. A willow shelter, which is, you'll need that. But it's great, bits of scrubland being used. So what's going on here today?
We are just putting some final touches to a potting shed and filling up some flower beds.
What project is this for? Because there's so many going on.
We're up at Penyrenglyn Project, Valley's Kids Building, and we're just helping out in the garden, doing a few bits, and of course the horticultural students are based here as well. So just a little community garden, open access garden.
Is this the first year?
It's been used for many years, but this is the first year we've been going into some food growing and flower growing really. So this is the first year it's been used for this.
Fantastic views when the sun comes out.
It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Stunning. And of course this was the base of Welcome to Old Woods, the original base of Welcome to Woods. It's nice to see some input, some changes taking place here as well. So
Welcome to the Woods, just to explain again, that's the initiative to try and utilise all the woods around.
Yeah, to sort of take some management of some areas of woodlands and work alongside the Natural Resources Wales Forestry Commission in Wales here, work alongside them to just make it more useful for local people really, and more better amenity woodlands and for recreation, health and well-being.
I should have brought my bobble hat. I'll certainly come back throughout the summer and we get little progress updates of this place. What's going on in this corner then?
Oh, I'm going to pack them to the bed.
Alright.
A lot of play tip waste in here, so we've had to sort it today.
Can't wait to come back for the summer with a cup of tea.
Well, even spring now. Give it 5 weeks. all the apple blossoms. Have you seen the orchard up the top?
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll have 30, 40 trees all in bloom. All these are fruit trees as well.
I did donate a lot of bulbs. I don't know where they were planted,
Oh, good, right, okay.
but they were planted up the top
I think,
somewhere.
yeah, so a lot of them, I think they used around the brewery site as well to frame a lot of the banking. So that'll look lovely.
So I think they finished the greenhouse now. Won't be long, see, like a month. I'll be busy sowing seeds. Let's have a quick look inside. There you go, look at that. Beautiful size. And a window on top as well. About a month's time, we'll be all full of plants here. So,
Yeah.
what's your organisation? How are you involved with this?
So we are from Keep Wales Tidy, and we're a national charity across the whole of Wales, and this is our local Places for Nature project. So community groups and organisations apply to us, and we come in and install these ready-made allotments,
Right.
basically greenhouse, raised beds, to help them develop sites for food growing or for wildlife.
Keep Wales Tidy, that's been around for years, isn't
It's
it?
50 years.
I remember it in the 80s.
Yeah, it's our anniversary last year. That was 50 years, and yeah, I grew up with. Do you remember the bins that used to come to school?
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's us.
And there was a mascot of a hedgehog.
Yes, that's right. There had a few one, didn't we? We had a bin as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we're still going and diversified a little bit into nature as well as litter picking. But we still do all the litter picking and all the other environmental work as well.
Well, I look forward to coming back and seeing that full of what? Tomatoes?
Hopefully.
Cucumbers?
Yes, cucumbers, yeah. Some artichokes and some courgettes maybe. Very nice. Yeah.
Let's hope the wind doesn't come and blow it away.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. But we're going to put a trellis here to break the wind up a little
Right.
bit.
Hard to believe now, there used to be a street up here. Look how close they would have been to the forestry. All that nature. Ah, they've had some wood chip delivered. Yes, this is definitely a place to come in the summer and look at this view. Look at that. So this is the orchard. Right, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to go home because a parcel turned up just as I was leaving. I've got no idea what's in it, but apparently it's for the kitchen. And also, there's a few other bits. This place has inspired me to maybe start sowing seeds. Well, I'm glad I've come home because the rain has really started to throw it down, and I've just had a warning to say that the river might burst its banks. But to be honest, if this house was to get flooded, that means the entire village is underwater. So I think they're being a bit overcautious. Right, I wanted to show you a few things that I've had. Oh, and also I need to try and sort out how to film outdoors when the weather's not too good, because the sound in that last piece that I filmed this morning wasn't that good. So apologies for that. I'm going to have a think about how to go forward. I've bought this book called Digger's Diary. I have seen it before, but I've never bought it. So it's a diary. Oh, I've just noticed there's an inscription on the inside. I did buy this from one of those second-hand bookshops. So anyway, so I will have a read of that. Another book, I had an email off one of you this week. It's getting rather confusing at the moment, to be honest. There's Twitter, Facebook. Facebook have changed the way I get the messages, so Sometimes I can get a notification, but it takes me ages to find where it is. So what I thought was, I'll try it for a few months, but I've set up a post office box. So at the time of filming, I don't have the address yet. So as soon as I do get it, I will put it on the website, and I'll put a link to that page from this blog, from this video. So just go to SeanJamesCameron.com, and I'll put a contacts page up there. And as soon as I have the address, then I'll put it there. And then if there's anything you want to send, you can do it through there. Because I know somebody wants to send me some seeds. So, but this message that I had was about this book. And it's called Earthed. I think it's a new book that's come out. And very similar to this one here. I'm just looking through it now. And it's done as every month. And when we find ourselves lost, we all need something to hold on to. After moving to a countryside holding, Rebecca soon finds her family's new life is far from simple. So it's a diary of somebody who's just taken on a small holding, and it's done as a month by month. So I'll be looking forward to that. I was sent by Patricia a book called A Home for All Seasons, which is a story about this guy who took on his first house, I think. And as they were doing the house up, they found a load of interesting information about the house and about how it stood within the village. So this is a diary. It's a bit like trees. When you look at a tree and you sort of think that tree's been there for 1,000, 2,000 years. What has it seen? What has it heard? And also, I've been sent this, and I've got no idea what this is. And let me just find the label that came with it. Well, apologies about that. I can't find the label. I did put it by the side of this book. So thank you very much to whoever sent this to me. And it said on the label, I think this would be very handy for you in the kitchen, because as you know, I said I was starting to run out of space a bit. I think it's something for the corner here. I'm still waiting for my slow cooker. It's in the post. Ah, it's got wheels on it. Right, what is it? It is a 2-tier side table. I wonder if I could not put the wheels on it, and it could go there. Because there's not a lot of space on the actual ground. I could put it here, but then I think, well, we'll see. I'll build it and I'll try it there. But there's a picture, a 2-tiered side table. My initial thought was just to put a piece of wood here. But I quite like the space for the filming, because as much as it's my house, I've also got to think about how to film things, and that's why I didn't want to put something there, because I'd be pushed forward and it causes issues with trying to film. So hopefully this can go on the top there. Now, I've had a lot of flat pack over the last 6 weeks, as you can imagine, and I must say it is very impressive, because the last time I had flat pack was about 20 years ago, and I like all this metal. Things are certainly feeling stronger. Isn't it funny though how when you put stuff together, like those guys this morning putting the greenhouse together, the amount of extra bits they had at the end. And with little tasks that I've done around the house, it is surprising how many spare screws I've got. And for somebody who a couple of weeks ago didn't own an Allen key, now I've got loads of them. Oh, that's interesting. That fits the design of all the other stuff that I have in the house. So you've done your research very well. Very impressed. Right, let me go and find... You watch now. Now that I need an Allen key. I know there's about 6 of them here. I won't be able to find them. Ah, that's good news. I've just found the piece of paper that came with it. So it's from Mary. Enjoy your gift. Only found your videos at the weekend and starting to watch them from the beginning. Good health and happiness in your new home. Kind regards, Mary. Thank you, Mary. So before I start that, I need to empty my bag. You know when you go to places, do you come home, put your bag down and then forget to sort it out until the next time? This is what I bought at Cardiff Castle. A tea towel. You can never have too many tea towels, I find, in life. But look at that. That is so nice. It could go on the wall. No, I'm going to use it as a tea towel. It's what they would have wanted. Oh, I forgot I had that. And I bought a fridge magnet, Caerphilly Castle. I thought what I might start doing is buying fridge magnets and then pop them on the fridge, and then we can see where we've been. And I bought this because I liked it. And I find that's a good way to live your life. And it is a necklace. If I can get it out, I will show you now. Is there a name to it? Handmade in Cornwall. No, it's a bit bizarre. You would have expected it to have been handmade in Wales. Pewter is 92% tin with copper. We cast it in a... Oh, right. A bit of Cornish tin, is it? Anyway. I'm disappointed that does not come from Wales. But I bought a necklace of a tree on it. I'll pop that to one side. It is surprising how quickly you acquire things. And I did say when I moved from London to Wales that I was going to go down the minimal route, but that hasn't appeared to happen. Right, do we really need to look at instructions? What do you do? Surely it can't be that complicated. Put a screw in the side. They do seem to have made bags noisier. I need to update you on the allotment situation. I've seen one and it cost £10, but it's a bit further away from my house than I would like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put this together. I'm going to hold out for a few more weeks until the start of March to see if I can get on the site that I want to get on. And then if I can't, I will then go to the site that I've already seen. So I would like to get on the site that I showed you the video of. If you go back and look at that video, and it's the one of the great views across the valley. I was thinking the other day, you might have seen me doing a few tests of live videos. And what that was about was, I'm thinking about doing a live video of me putting together my model. So it wouldn't be up everybody's street, but it would certainly help me to get on and do it. So that's why I was playing around with it. Right, I think I might have to switch the camera off and get on and do this, because it's a bit, I'm not that good at multitasking. Oop, see, I've already lost Alan. Who did that? Who did that? Well, I'm pleased to see that it is actually a lot smaller than I thought. On that picture, it looked a lot bigger. But I think this will be a very welcomed addition to the kitchen. Again, extra screws. I'm going to open up a screw business. I'm happy to report, I can see in the garden that a daffodil has come out. Not one of the ones that I planted, but one from the previous owner. I've also been trying to think up how to build this greenhouse that I want outside. And I'm looking into the cost about possibly covering the whole lot, so covering this side as well, because one of the pains of this kitchen is the bins. So in Wales we have this system where recycling and, let me try and remember now, recycling bags are collected every week. Food waste is collected every week, but obviously if I get a plot, then I'll be taking mine down to the plot. And then black bags, so things that can't go in the other two bags, are then collected, but once every 3 weeks. And it's trying to find the space. I can't have them in the kitchen because it's started to smell. So I need to put them outside somewhere. But I want to put a shelf here so I can look at my seedlings. So I was thinking about possibly covering the whole lot. The whole bit down here, you know, if you remember. But I'm not going to rush into it because the plastic costs quite a bit. Although I suppose I could just get single corrugated plastic sheeting rather than going for the double square one, you know. Right, there's always one screw that doesn't fit, doesn't it? One thing I have noticed over the last few weeks with not having a plot is you don't have that constant niggling at the back of your head that there's always a task to do. You know, oh, I need to go up and dig the plot, or I need to go and paint the greenhouse, or whatever. So I'm in two minds. I'm just a bit concerned that if I don't have a plot, what am I going to do in the summer? But I've already looked into possibly going away in the summer to a little place called Tenby, which is a seaside resort. And it's an hour and a half away from my house. But if I was to go by train, I could leave at 10 to 6 in the morning and get into Tenby at 9:15. And then I could leave at 5 and then be back home for about 10:30. So it is a possible thing to do within a day. But I was thinking it would be quite nice to go and spend the night there, because I can have people to come in, although the cats are fine. If I left early day 1 and came back late day 2, I've done that in the past and the cats have been perfectly fine with that. So there it is. So if I did put that on the floor, can you see it there? On the floor, I think it's a bit too low down. But I could try not to smash the glass. I could have a fiddle around here. I know a few people have said to me, why don't I put the draining board thing over on the left? Because I like it there. It's simple as that. Look at that. That's perfect, that is. So that could go there. I could put the toaster on top, so have an extension lead. Put the toaster on top. In fact, let's do it. Let's live on the edge. Toaster on top. And, okay, is that safe? Do you think that's safe, having a toaster that close to the Arctic ceiling? And then the slow cooker could go down here. But I don't have to have this shelf. I could take this shelf out. But I think that's fine for the slow cooker there. I don't know how big this thing is going to be. But it could go there. I could just pull it out, put my veg in, put it back. What do you think to that? Although I'm getting quite used to the cooker being, to the toaster being in this spot. And I'm going to start steaming my veg again. I suppose I could put that there, but then that is a lot of steam on the Artex, and I don't want that to start to drip off. But I'm still going to get a big chunky bit of wood and put it across the cooker. So this could possibly be put on top of the cooker when that is switched off. So all these decisions in life, they keep me awake at night. But I like that, and I like this design of things that I've been buying over the last few weeks. That looks very nice. Now, I can hear the voices now. Why don't you turn it that way? I could, but it just looks a bit weird. Because there's a bar here, so I can't access it. So I think we'll put that there. Right, where's this going now? In the meantime, where's that going? Right, I'll just leave it there for now. And I think it is time for a cup of tea and maybe a little slice of toast. Well, thanks for joining me in the kitchen and coming up to the Penyrenglyn Project. I'll certainly go back there in the spring to have a look at what they've done with their greenhouse. And if I've got any spare plants, I'll take them up and they can have them, because I am waiting for some seeds to turn up. I was hoping they would have turned up today, but they haven't. Because at the moment, we're getting post about 3 times a week. And it usually comes around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, and it's not that time yet, so I will have to wait. So I'll show you my seeds and what I'm sowing this year in a video in a few days, because I've got a very busy weekend coming up. But I'll see you soon. So from me until next time, bye for now.